Rebecca D'Amico is team leader for secondary prevention at KSCS. She's also the organizer of the free community breakfast for veterans. She gave us the lowdown on the breakfast.
The breakfast started as an idea on how we could open up services, or at least a dialogue about services for veterans in the community. We had noticed that in terms of the community members that we were serving, a lot of people were either veterans or family members of veterans. So they were dealing with the effects that some of their relatives were coming back with after having served. So we wanted to give some information about it, but we didn't want to necessarily be out there talking specifically about PTSD, but rather just to celebrate and honor the veterans while at the same time providing information. So that's when we contacted first the Legion, spoke with Ray Deer, and he was very interested in collaborating with us on this event and felt, there's not that much that we do on the day of the parade other than, the veterans come, they do their thing at the Legion, bring the wreaths to the different cemeteries, and then there's a supper afterwards where the women of the auxiliary will cook a big dinner, but there wasn't anything happening in the morning. So we also contacted the Rail and asked if they would sponsor a breakfast, and they were totally on board with it. We started just by having the breakfast open for veterans and a support person, not knowing how many people were going to come or anything like that. And we were surprised. We had about 80 people last year just coming in and out of the Legion, but there was so much food, the Rail had been so generous with their food that in conversations with them during that morning, we decided that it would be an annual event, but we would open it to the whole community. So that's what we've done this year, is to continue the event, but now open it up to everybody to come to the Legion. The Rail is going to have as much food there as they did last year for about 200 people. And when they run out, they run out. But we're hoping if we can even get that many people to come and just have breakfast. You don't need to necessarily stay for the parade. It's really just to be there so that the veterans and their families can see that there's support in the community for their service, and just have a nice breakfast together. That's really the point of it. There'll be some information about different services offered to veterans, but really the focus is just to celebrate their service. It's open to everybody. Come to the Legion. The doors will open at 8 o'clock. We're really excited. Ray's really excited. And there'll be tables set up, and it's a buffet style. So, you don't need to RSVP or anything like that. You can really just come the morning of and have a nice big breakfast, nice hot cup of coffee or tea, and really just hang out with the veterans. That's really, it seems pretty simple, but it's a big kind of way of showing support. So really that's it. If you have any questions, you can contact me. Call me at the main building at 450-632-6880. Also on our website, you'll see the posters on there. So all the information is outlined on the poster. We want to give a big thanks to the Rail for their generosity. They've had absolutely no hesitation in having this again. So that collaboration, I think, is great.
The Breakfast for Veterans takes place Saturday, November 10th, starting at 8 a.m. at the Kahnawake Legion Hall. Stick around after the breakfast and attend the parade at 12:30. For the KSCS Insider, I'm Marie David.